2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Welcome back to TPC Boston. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this opener's a pretty benign hole, isn't it?
Just 365 yards, par 4 for the back tees, and it's about as simple as it gets. Players going to go with the hybrid long iron. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side or even the back portion of the green, it can provide a couple of challenges, but let's face it, at 365 yards, you're thinking 3 more often than 4, without a doubt.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hanse, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Going with the hybrid. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier.
Check out this bomb, folks.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Yeah, nicely played.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Go in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
This one's bunker bound. And this effort by Justin Thomas, sitting at a couple of shots over par. Currently tied for 10th place. Let's return to live play now. From the sand, looking to get up and down. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Oh, nice looking putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Outstanding approach shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. It's on a great line. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm over on the 6th hole. This is Patrick Cantlay's next shot. And this putt's for birdie.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, here we are, 2K Sports fans, on the PGA Tour heading into the FedEx Cup playoffs. A season full of events behind us, but for the fortunate few, they find themselves in this incredible free tournament race for all the riches. Rich?
Absolutely, Luke. Now, there's been some disappointing finishes, some players not quite making it into the finals. However, all the players here know they have a really grand opportunity in front of them. Some of them that are on the back end of the points list, they need to make it happen and make it happen right now, or they have no hope of advancing to the next FedEx Cup championship. However, those players that are in good position could really boost their chances of winning the prize at the end by having a spectacular week. We'll have to wait and see what players are willing to go out there and take some chances, because that's exactly what it's going to take for these players to move closer to the top of the FedEx Cup point leaderboard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Chance to move to 8 under here. That was a gallant attempt. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well, this one's right at the pin. A lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Hey, that's a chance. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 425 yards straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
This one's going right at the pin here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That's half a chance of being holed, this one. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 3, 231 yards, a brute of a hole.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And this effort by Justin Thomas. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Currently 9 under for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. This putt is from 14 feet.
The short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
One over on hole number 14 with Patrick Cantlay at the moment.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And that's for birdie. Well hold.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Opting for the 9-iron.
Pretty good shot there.
Putting for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Well holed. Let's move on. And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their third. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Par 4, 412 yards, severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
This looks to be heading to the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Well done. Take the birdie. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
Well, if you want to go and win the FedEx Cup, that's how you start the process. Go and win one of these playoff events.
Massive step to earning the massive bonus at season's end. Unbelievable job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and